everybody, and welcome back to the kitchen. Tonight we're going to be making chicken parm. Alright everybody, so down to the last chicken I'm going to be doing 4 chicken breasts. And to give you an idea, basically, I've just been cleaning up the chickens. That's it. Just going down along the side, getting rid of the bloodline. We're getting rid of all this fat stuff. You know. But don't worry, none of the stuff that I'm cutting away here, these bigger chunks of meat, are going to go to waste. What I end up doing is bagging these up and using these for my crab traps. So I just go ahead, throw the waste in there. I'll throw in my bait freezer, and I'm all set. So there you go. You have a pretty clean breast. I'm going to trim off that. Now I'm going to pound these out flat and get to cooking. Okay, so let's go over some ingredients. Olive oil, salt, basil, flour, some regular sauce, panko breadcrumbs, and I have Italian breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, and 2 eggs. And if I add or delete anything, I'll mention it in the video. Okay, I put a little bit of oil in the pan, and I'm waiting for the pan to go ahead and heat up here. After it does, we're going to take our chicken breasts that I have cleaned and pound out flat. Now, you don't have to be super flat when you're pounding them out. Just flatten them out a bit. We're going to take those. We're going to put them in the egg wash. And then we're going to go ahead and put them in the flour. And then after that, we're going to move them over to the breadcrumbs and the Parmesan. And then we'll take it from there. All right. Get our first chicken breast here. Dip it in the egg. One side. Dip it in the egg on the other side. And go ahead. Dip it in the flour. One side. Flour. The other side. I feel it still needs to be coated. Go ahead, coat it. Shake it off. Breadcrumbs, Parmesan. Breadcrumbs, Parmesan. In the oil. Now, you're going to be doing every 2 minutes each side. Because what's going to happen is after you do 2 minutes of each side in the oil, we're going to move from the pan to the oven. So you only have to do 2 minutes on each side. That's the start. I'm using panko breadcrumbs, which I might switch to Italian. We're starting with the panko, and you're going to have to move those around a bit, folks. That's just the way it comes out. Okay, we've got the 4 breasts done. They were in the olive oil. Out on the stove top here. And I'm going to take just regular sauce, traditional sauce, go over with the chicken. Now, you're not going to go ahead and just dump the whole jar all over this stuff. As you can see, it's on a cooling rack over a tray. So you're just going to go ahead and apply nice and neatly. You can tell the panko breadcrumbs have a little more distinct color than the other ones do. I had to switch up and use Italian breadcrumbs. And you're going ahead, you're just applying a nice coat over the chicken, not smothering it. Now, I'm not saying that you can't go ahead and add more and do that, but that is not the case with how the dish is made. Just coat it nice and evenly. Fill in the chicken. That's all. Just fill it in. Now this time while we're doing the chicken, I've had the oven preheating to 450 degrees. And that is ready. What we're going to do is we're going to take these chicken breasts and we're going to put them right in the oven. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to set your timer in the oven for 20 minutes. And then you're going to see how everything looks at the 20-minute mark. We're going to go ahead, we're going to add a little bit of basil. Now that we have the sauce on. Sprinkle a little basil on there. Okay, and then you're going to add your mozzarella cheese. Now I'm using 1 cup to go ahead and measure out and spread it out. And really that should work. Gonna obviously have to add more cheese in a cup, but still. Do it to your specifications and how you like to do this with adding and deleting any ingredients. What I did delete was I deleted the salt. I didn't bother with the salt. I went ahead and deleted that portion. All right, we're in the home stretch. 1 left to go. See how that comes out, folks? Not too messy. No problems. In the oven, 450, 20 minutes. Then we're going to check them at 20 minutes. Look at that, folks. Right out of the oven. Right out of the oven. All 4 pieces. Right out of the oven. Well, everybody, it's been 20 minutes and the chicken parm is out of the oven. As you can see, it is looking done. Delicious. From my kitchen to your plate. We'll see you all at the next meal.